Hello everyone, back with some more thrift store finds. Went to the bargain bins again today. Mostly books, but a few other things. Start with some VHS and a couple other stuff there. We have Ghostbusters 2, and thankfully this is an older release. I think this might be, I have to look carefully, but I think this might be the initial VHS release of Ghostbusters 2. Good one to have right now for the season and with the sequel coming out. Beetlejuice, again another old one. That's the nice thing about a lot of these. They are older, not late 90s, remasters or just revisions. We had the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Batman, and Mysterious Island, which is one I remember catching randomly on some Saturday afternoon on cable as like a little kid. That's one of the only memory I have of that movie. And then for DVD, we have 2 box sets, and that's about it. There really were not the tons of discs there today. But we have Saturday Night Live, 1978 through 79, so the complete 4th season, which is actually a pretty nice 7-disc box set. So that's pretty cool to see. And then this Justice League 3-pack. We have Secret Origins, Justice on Trial, and Paradise Lost on DVD. So that was it for that one music find. We have Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, one of those best of CDs. And then a bunch of books, as well as couldn't find the corresponding lunchbox, but this is actually the 1990 Ninja Turtles thermos. Raphael poking out there. So that was pretty cool to just grab for a couple of pennies. And a couple of kids' books. We have some Pound Puppies, Berenstain Bears, and 1 Muppet Babies. As well as one of these Signet thrillers. I always like to grab these when I find them. We have Kiss Me Deadly, Isaac Asimov, Foundation's Edge, some Frank Herbert and Bill Ransom, The Jesus Incident, as well as Frank Herbert again in God Emperor of Doom, some Heinlein in To Sail Beyond the Sunset, as well as a couple of Edgar Rice Burroughs. I was really hoping to find some more. I was digging through there because I did find 4, and they're all from the same Bantine books release. They're all the same series, but we have Lan of Gathol, The Chessmen of Mars, which is book 5 in the Martian series. That's why I really want to find them, because here we have book 5, 6, and then that was 10, and then 11, which has a little bit of staining up top, but there's no water damage or anything on the pages, so that one's kind of like, but it's okay. But still, I was hoping to find more of them, because if I could find like a complete set, or even just about half a set, still, it was cool to find these. That was really like one of the better finds this morning. Choose Your Own Adventure, number 2, Journey Under the Sea. That's like the later reprint version. And then we have this collection, Unbound, some short stories by a couple different authors. Kim Harrison is probably the most recognizable of that bunch. One of the editions of Casino Royale, the 007 Ian Fleming book, as well as Thieves' World, which every time I find this, it sells pretty quickly. Very popular paperback, so it was a nice one to grab. And then a couple more, a lot of kind of bestseller type stuff that were in pristine condition, like someone never read any of these, so I kind of grabbed what was there, even though we have a lot right now. It's worth just hanging on to for how pristine they were, and paid like nothing for them, roughly like 5 cents a piece. So The Locked Door, Empire of Sin, The Lost Family, Evermore, the 50th anniversary edition of To Kill a Mockingbird, House of Sand and Fog, the Oprah Book Club version, The Painted Veil, one more kids book that was snuck in there, Star Wars Jedi Apprentice, Deceptions with the big shimmery cover. And then we have Scorsese on Scorsese, The Collected Stories of Arthur C. Clarke, this big tome, it's a pretty cool set. The Professor and the Madman, One Day in December, Passion, one of the Fallen novels, and then the hardcover edition of Swamplandia by Karen Russell. So a lot more on the book front today, but I'm glad at least there was a handful of the DVD and VHS finds. The ones I did grab were actually pretty good finds. I was very, very happy with them. So an overall decent morning. Good to pop in there and find some more stuff. Really wish I just had the lunchbox, but that's always kind of cool to see the actual thing, the actual, not just like a modern lunchbox, any kind of old stuff that I would have taken to school with me as a kid for my lunch. That's kind of cool. So overall, decent morning, good book finds. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you around.